Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here. Hope you're having a great day. Hope this video can make it a little bit better. Today we're going to be showcasing our 6-star Vayne. Now if you're enjoying this video and all the daily videos, a like and subscribe is greatly appreciated, and let's get into it. But we want to go for Vayne. We have her at 6 stars. So when an ally attacks, give it 4 power this round. This is very good for Vayne because you can attack often 4 times in a single round. So this just obviously scales you up like crazy. Pair that with just your tumble being a 2 cost now, really good. So you can pair her with like Lost Chapter or Hidden Tome, and then just having Arm to the Teeth for more stats and mana flow, so you can play Vayne turn 1. She is excellent. So the build we're going with her, chosen by the stars because she scales really well with both the Faded and Augment, and then getting Overwhelm, Regen, and Challenger, really nice. That's foiled to again help us trigger that Empower 10 a little bit faster, but then since we are attacking so much, it's easy for Vayne to get kind of worn down by enemy blockers. This way she just doesn't take any damage, really good. And then Hidden Tome so that we can immediately play our tumble when we drop Vayne. Often Vayne doesn't actually level though, you'd end the game beforehand, so going for Lost Chapter would also be fine here, but we have the Epic, might as well use it. Alright, so we're gonna grab Vayne, and I think we'll just drop her in the 4.5 weekly. We want to be showing a bunch of different people today, so we're trying to get through them relatively quickly because we have 2 other 6 stars to also showcase today, and then we're going to probably do a Misfortune run with a build that someone suggested. Let's see what we can get for our power here. Easy Prey is actually not terrible because this would give us 2 extra keywords and some stats on our Vayne, so it's just going to buff up our Vayne a little bit more. We have the potential to maybe give our Vayne like Spell Shield. Could be good. I think, sure. Let's grab this. And let's go for Horns. All right, let's get rid of Kind-Hearted. I mean, we don't have to be as picky because we know we're going to get our Vayne. We don't have to mulligan as hard. All right, so no Spell Shield. A little bit sad. But let's go ahead and drop our Vayne. Alright, they blew all their mana. That is perfect. Let's open up with this here.
Purified bolts.
Alright, let's use both of these to kill their last unit. And let's just attack. And that's GG. I think let's go for the Noxine Defector, I guess. But don't really care about any of these. Really, we just want to play Vayne and equipment. Alright, so a free attack's not bad. Katarina's never terrible. Ari, Dancing Droplet, might. Katarina is solid, and then also having Champion Draw. A lot of cheap units. I think this looks like the best. So we could go for a power. Especially since I'm not seeing a champion node here, I think we'll go for the power. We like champion nodes, but yeah, since we're not seeing any, we'll just head down here. So Astute Academic. Let's get rid of Elkin. Yeah, it's fine. Man, we're really hoping to get the Spell Shield one, but it's not happening. Let's drop our Vayne. Alright, so sadly, yeah, we don't have anything. We'll just have the attack right here. We can get blocked out, but we do have the Overwhelm, which is nice.
You don't have clearance. Don't worry.
Alright, we'll go here for our Scout Attack, which essentially counts as a rally. And let's drop this right here to get rid of their blocker so we do more damage.
Swift death.
And GG. Solid. We can get Sharesies here. Yeah, it's fine. Let's cut the Saboteur. That is fine. because we really just want to have as few cards as possible. All right, so let's go for the power. So Riptide Rex. Honestly, get rid of pretty much everything. Our main win condition is our Vayne. There we go. Also, they started with the attack token. Interesting. All right, we'll try to drop our Vayne here. We do at least have A equipment, so that's nice. So we can get 2 attacks in. All right, let's lock here. We're still taking a lot of damage.
Purge with silver.
But it shouldn't really matter.
Swift death.
All right, GG. We'll go for Death Lotus, but again, we don't plan on playing any of these. All right, Disciple, Lookouts. I think we'll potentially go for Vanguard Lookouts just so we can have some amount of blockers. Yeah, that can be okay. Spells Chest, Champion Draw. This will be nice since if we don't draw our Vayne, we're going to need it. So we could cut a card. We do, like, we are low, but I'm going to try to just be able to end very quickly. So I think we'll be fine. But yeah, we are at like half health, which I know you guys can't quite see. All right, let's go for Poppy. Because yeah, generally Vayne can just end turn 1, which is pretty nice. This is going to be rough though. Poppy does have a spell that just counters us pretty hard, and there's not really anything we can do to stop it. Okay, she didn't play it. That means we're probably just going to end this round. We can't quite equip this here, so let's just get our first attack in. It is nice that all of our units gets the extra stats. Do this here for our scout, essentially giving us a rally, and then we can attack with everyone, and GG. Let's go for Colossal Hammer. This will be nice to make sure we trigger our Empower effect even on our first attack. So that's pretty good. Let's go for power here. Trifarian Might could be fun. It would let us our Vayne get an attack off or a strike off, potentially killing their blocker. Sure, we could go for other rerolls, but this is fine. Kelp Maidens or T-Hex. Kelp Maidens could increase the cost of our Vayne, which would be pretty bad for us. So I think let's actually try to go for T-Hex. Let's re-roll everything except our Blade's Edge. Nice, we have our Vayne.
Those who kill innocents are no more than fiends. Happy to do whatever's needed.
All right, let's go ahead and get our attack in.
Safety first.
Yeah, the fact that it hits all of your units that are attacking, it just seems like it's pretty much in all situations a better version of the Samira one. GG. Nice, extra copies of Vayne. This is something I've actually noticed with Vayne. She seems more likely to get extra copies of herself than most other champions. Or that's my case that I've normally had with Vayne. Quite often I do get her added as just after battle rewards, which is very nice. Because she is so champ reliant. That's pretty good. Free unit, not bad. Convergent timelines, explosive finale. Not going to be that big of a deal. We're not going to kill that many units. Let's actually leave and see if there's another shop. There is, so we'll potentially use any rerolls there. We'll maybe get 1 kill with our Trifarian. Not going to be that big of a deal. This is one good thing with Vayne, though, is while you are champ reliant, you do so much damage with that champion, you don't really care about other powers. Like, there's other powers that make you feel a little bit stronger and better, but you don't really rely on them because you have so much damage just inherently. All right, let's go up here for Shield Breaker. think Vayne is the only champ that's a default body full Sentinel. Yeah, she does have like a default Sentinel skin. I actually have a skin for Vayne. I often will alternate between them because both of them are just so good. All right, we're gonna drop the Ranger Knights for free. Kind of because we just want them to blow their mana. All right, let's drop our Vayne. And let's get another attack in. Yeah.
Your training has failed.
Yeah, also the fact that Vayne is when you attack, and is Samira's like round start? Or when you get the attack token? Because that means all the units you then play, GG by the way, all the units you play, like the round starts, you get the attack token, so it buffs up whatever units you have, but whatever units you play that round, then don't get it, unless you generate another attack token. Also the fact that I think both of them are 4 power, like it just, the Vayne one is just better in like every situation. It's, like it's one thing if like, oh, when you get the attack token, your units get like 6 power or something crazy, then it'd be like, oh wow, but I mean that's just not the case. Yeah, turn 1, if you start with the attack token, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, it's another one of those 6 stars. It's kind of the same situation as like Master Yi and Lee Sin. Both of them have pretty much the same effect for their like 2-star of generating the twin disciples or twin disciplines. It's just one of them has a way better version of doing it, and the other one just feels trash in comparison. It's just like, why do you have 2 champions doing the same thing, but one of them is just flat out better in like all situations? It's just better. It's confusing to me. All right, not bad. Sure, again, it's just little pings of damage. We could get this, but do we really need it? That's the thing. Because anytime we add another card to our deck, that reduces the chance that we're going to draw our Vayne. So it's like having this in our hand, sure, it's fun, but is it worth reducing the odds we're drawing Vayne? Because is this going to help us win more than just drawing our Vayne? No. So I don't think we'll actually bother with any of these, because anything we get is just reducing our chance of drawing our win condition. So I think we are fine. I guess we can do some rerolls here, see if we get, I don't know, Vayne or an item on one of our already cards we have. Sure, we'll probably not get anything, but we can do some rerolls here. I think we can get 1 copy of this just to make it a 1 cost. That's not bad. Other things here are really good, but again, we don't really want to fill out our hand too much more. That's pretty solid, but again, I think we're fine. Let's go for healer. We already have so much power. We don't need to be fishing for other power. Let's get rid of Kind-Hearted, and let's hit up Lulu. It definitely feels like some of the early constellations haven't been put much thought into. I guess since with Samira, you're supposed to develop units and then rally turn 1 to get board wide 4/4. Yeah, I think there might have been different developers working on the different constellations. And so some of them maybe had similar ideas of giving your units like 4 power, but just one of them has a much better iteration. Like for Vayne, it's great. It works so well for her kit. It's excellent. But for Samira, it's like you get what they're going for, but quite often it's just going to be wasted and it's just not going to feel as strong. And it's also just bad when there's 2 champions that have such a similar power, but one is just flat out better. Even if the first one is a fine power, it just feels worse in comparison. Let's get rid of Wolf Dog, but more copies of our Vayne. Great. All right, solid. There's another spell shield. So yeah, we'll drop our Vayne here.
Those who kill innocents are no more than fiends.
All right, so we can just attack. Get our scout attack off. And GG, we didn't even need the 3rd attack. The rest of the Samira constellation is not bad. She has some really good stuff in there, so it's not like their constellation is terrible. It's just the 6-star seems like a flat-out worse version of Vayne's. All right, that was pretty awesome. Nice little 9-minute time. Sure, we actually could have gotten that even lower if we were actually trying. Vayne is exceptionally good. She's already good at 5 stars, but your 6-star just elevates what you're already trying to do and just gives you so much damage that you are one of the most reliable champions for ending turn 1. It's just crazy, especially since with a lot of these ones with the deadly modifier, you're guaranteed to start with the attack token. When you have the attack token, you can get 3 attacks in the first round. You're just putting so much damage down. Now, you do have some drawbacks. For one, you are very champ focused and champ reliant. So if you don't draw your Vayne, your power plummets. And then also your Vayne, if she gets hard CC'd or just removed, that also, you just lost so much of your power. So there are some downsides, definitely. But when things work well, which is pretty consistent, you just absolutely destroy, I think, almost all of those matches we just ended in the first turn. I think the only one we didn't end turn 1 was potentially the one that they started with the attack token because of, it was right before power. But yeah, in general, Vayne is just excellent. The 6-star is pretty crazy.